Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I had some technical difficulties today after I went ahead and set up all of my stuff. I've got all the things cut and everything. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Today I'm making granola bars, so it should be pretty simple. First thing I need to do is get basically the syrupy stuff like melted. So I've got 100 grams of maple syrup in my saucepan all ready to go. I'm just going to put that on a low heat. And then I need to add coconut oil. Okay, so I've got 100 grams of coconut oil along with 75 grams of crunchy peanut butter. So I'm going to add that to my syrup. And then I also need to add brown sugar. So I have 100 grams of light brown sugar. So I'm going to heat that up. It needs to simmer gently for 30 seconds after it gets to that simmering stage. So I'm just going to let it kind of work its magic right now. Stirring occasionally. It only said to let it simmer gently for 30 seconds. So that's where I'm at. I'm just going to set this to the side now because it's done. I hate it when they don't necessarily tell a time frame. That took about 15 minutes. And I had to turn it up to medium heat. So low heat isn't enough. I mean, I don't know if we've established I'm not very patient, so that could be it. But anyway. Okay, so now we just need to mix in the dry stuff. So bear with me because there's a long list of a lot of things, but there's like little amounts of each thing. So we have, I'm just going to try to go down to make sure that I don't miss anything. First off, 350 grams of rolled oats. This recipe already is vegan, but if you desire to make it gluten-free, you would just have to use gluten-free oats. So there you go. So 350 grams of that. We have 75 grams of sultanas. So golden raisins, sultanas. Okay. 50 grams of flaked almonds. Okay, so we got the almonds in there. We have 50 grams of coconut flakes. I'm not usually a huge fan of coconut, so we'll see. There's not a ton compared to everything else, so it should be fine. 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds, along with 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, 1 tablespoon of golden linseeds, which is flaxseed. I couldn't find golden ones, so we just have regular flaxseed in mine today. I went to a couple of grocery stores, but that's all I could find. Actually, I almost gave up on finding flaxseed. It was kind of funny. Anyway, and then half a teaspoon of cinnamon, I guess, just to give it that, flavor kick. Okay. 75 grams of dried apricots, and I've got these cut up along with my 75 grams of soft stoned dates. They're both cut to about 1 centimeter pieces. Now this is granola bar, so if you don't like apricots or you don't like dates, I don't see why you couldn't substitute it for a fruit you do like dried. And last but not least, in this part is 50 grams of blanched chopped hazelnuts. You know how much I love blanching hazelnuts. Check the chocolate babka recipe if you're looking for that one. All right, and so then we just need to mix well until combined. Now I did go out on a limb and think that these should be sunflower seed kernels, not the seeds themselves. It just says sunflower seeds. Along with the pumpkin seeds too, it just says pumpkin seeds. I just assumed it was supposed to be the edible part, like the inside. So that's what I got in here. Someone can tell me otherwise. We are ready to add the mashed bananas. So we've got 2 mashed bananas. It doesn't necessarily say anything about a gram. It just said 2. So must not be too particular. And the warm coconut oil. So the warm everything. So yeah. There we go. Mix well until thoroughly combined. Tip the mixture into the line tin. So we just got to thoroughly combine this. Okay, I think we're there. So I have my tin today lined and ready to go. It says 20 by 30 centimeter. Again, our closest is a 9 by 13. I mean, I guess if you do the exact math, it should be an 8 by 14, but I don't know if that's just how kitchen tools like vary. I don't know. All right, so I got to tip this into the line tin and press into an even layer with the back of my spoon. All right, and now we'll press that so it's an even layer. It should be a couple inches thick here. All right, that looks really good. Nice and colorful. So now I'm just going to put it in my oven. I preheated it to 355 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 180 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to bake it for 30 to 35 minutes until golden. But, I mean, it's already kind of golden just because of the ingredients. So, we'll see. Okay, it's been about 33 minutes or so, and I think they are ready to come out. Yeah, that's golden to me. They look really good. Now I am supposed to wait about 5 minutes and then cut them, and then you leave them to cool completely in the pan. So I really probably should use a different pan because I don't want to cut with a knife in this pan. So I'll figure something out. But then we'll give them a taste. Okay, we're ready to taste our granola bars. They don't want to stay together very well. And this is about the biggest chunk I can get at a time, and it's losing some pieces. Either I didn't press it into the pan enough, so I might not have just put enough pressure on it, or there's something I didn't cook long enough. I don't know. It just said till golden, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll give it a taste. Took too big of a bite. It's really good. I really like that. And yeah, I mean, I'm one to go buy a granola bar from the grocery store, but there's a lot more flavor in this than the ones I typically buy. And it's just really good. It's light. I'm sure it'll pack a lot of protein in it because it's got all those nuts and everything in the oatmeal. Very good. I would make these again easily. I just would try to push them together a little bit more because they're kind of a mess. They might be more of a spooning kind of bar than a bar. But yeah, they're really good. That is the latest bake on my great British baking show, Love to Bake. Again, I apologize for the camera issues today. It is what it is, and I got it done. And hopefully next one I'll have it fixed. But anyways, I will see you guys next bake.